Heyo.
Yeah.
What's up, backwards hat?
It's Friday.
Yeah.
We did it.
I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta.
It's the new look. Backwards hat.
I'm digging it.
It's for the live stream. Cheers, y'all. Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Gotta hydrate. We got a fun show.
It's a good idea.
Hi, y'all.
Straight vodka right there.
Ooh, gross. Disgusting. All right, well, let's start off with some shout outs tonight.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. Well, I just want to say I have a huge, what's bigger than huge? Whatever that is, that's what this is. To my wife. My wife, I won't tell you her age, but it's her birthday today. And she's allowing me to hang out with this guy. And I can't thank her enough for that.
She's allowing you to hang out with me and drink bourbon?
Yes.
Wow.
In the studio with all of you, of course.
Danica, if you're watching, cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Have some vodka because I know you love it.
Oh. We're getting off the vodka subject right now. No more vodka.
All right. I've already said it twice.
Yeah. This is about bourbon, whiskey. All right. Yeah. I mean, I can't say enough about her letting me be here tonight. And all I have to say is that I owe her, and I kind of owe her a new house.
Oh yeah.
So that's what she's holding over my head right now. She's like, if we can build a new house, then you can go away for my birthday.
That seems worth it. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know.
That seems like a pretty good trade-off. Is your new house going to have a room dedicated to bourbon by chance?
It's going to have a whole basement dedicated to bourbon.
Wow.
Yeah. So with a walkout, little patio, little fire pit.
You're living a dream.
Yes.
You will be living the dream.
Yeah. But I have to give her credit. Like she makes this all happen. Allows this to happen. So, all right.
Yeah.
Enough of birthday talk. We got to move on. But I have more shout outs. I think I just want to give a special shout out to everyone in Florida. Our friends and family. I have some family there, some friends there, some whiskey friends. Milton is a, you know what?
A bitch.
Yeah. So I would say that, and our friends and family in the Carolinas as well. They're still dealing with that aftermath. So big shout out to them. Hope everyone is staying safe and being cautious, or getting some electricity back, hopefully. So
It may be a while. I've heard it's pretty bad.
yeah. So
well, prayers to everyone in the southeast that was affected by the hurricane. So
yeah, our hearts are with you.
thoughts and prayers. Well, I have to give a shout out
All right, you go.
to my son's high school. He's playing football right now,
Yes.
and they're probably losing. They're not very good this year, but you know,
Go team. What's their team name?
they're the Vikings.
Vikings. Go Vikings.
Yes. Varsity Vikings. So yeah, we'll see how they do. Hopefully they bring home a win tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see. Turn their season around.
Let's go, Ben.
You know, they won state just 2 years ago.
Why aren't they good?
I don't know. Come on. Couple good players left.
Shoot.
You know, one plays for Mizzou, so
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
Mizzou's pretty good.
Oh, speaking of Mizzou, did you watch the game last weekend?
I did not. I was working on the house.
Man, it was bad. Any Mizzou fans out there?
Hit us up in the chat.
Let's see. I know we have a couple.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll show up.
So they're pretty good this year, but last weekend it's like they just forgot how to play football. It was embarrassing.
It happens. It happens.
It shouldn't happen. You don't get too many chances in college football.
No. If you don't show up 1 week, you're pretty much done.
Robert, I think
done,
Robert's a Mizzou fan, if I remember correctly. They
Where's
did get wrecked.
FHS.
But cheers to college football. There's no, I won't say no better, subjectively speaking. I don't think there's a better sport than college football. I don't know. It's my favorite. I love it. Who do you got for the national championship?
I like baseball and I like the NFL.
Yeah. You guys got pretty good.
Because I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah. Well, that's a good reason to. But Dodgers, right? Dodgers?
Who are the Dodgers?
Didn't you
Yeah.
You said you liked the Dodgers last live stream.
I think I made that up.
Well,
the Royals.
Unlike the Royals, they're still playing in the postseason.
That's true. So are the Yankees. And Detroit.
And the Tigers. And the Indians for now. Not the Indians.
It's amazing that
what are they called now?
Detroit and the Royals made the playoffs.
The Guardians.
Guardians.
The Cleveland Guardians. I'm not going to be able to get used to that.
I grew up an not an Indians fan. I grew up in Ohio.
Yeah.
So.
Weren't you a Reds fan?
Reds fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, Robert.
I had high hopes for the Reds this year. They
FHHS Vikings.
Oh, is that the school?
Yeah, that's Ben's high school.
Okay. Yeah. Still learning this high school stuff. All right. Any more shout outs? Any more shout outs in the chat? You got any more?
Shout out to our patrons.
Oh, yes.
Can't forget our patrons.
Thank you. And they are part of this blind tonight, right here. One of these was picked by our patrons, so we'll find out what that is in a minute.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, speaking of blind, let's drink some bourbon.
Oh,
let's introduce.
Is that what we're doing?
What's in our blind here, and in a second we'll announce some giveaways, some stuff like that. Some bourbon, some tickets to bourbon festivals, all that kind of stuff. But like, subscribe, all those things. Share with others. Join our Patreon as a patron. Get all kinds of extra perks. Well, not a lot yet. We're still working on that.
We'll get there.
But as our channel grows, our Patreon will grow.
Mm-hmm. So Derek, we're from all over Missouri. We both live in different cities. I'm in St. Louis. Arthur's in
Kansas City.
It's the Missouri,
better
not
side
Kansas.
of the state.
It's debatable.
I mean, we have a football team.
You guys do have a football team. We
and
do not.
A better
anymore.
baseball team this year.
Didn't they play each other?
I don't remember. I think they play each other like every other year.
Anybody know what that series wound up as? The I-70 series, as some call it.
I'm sure it's St. Louis winning that one.
I'm pretty sure.
We do, and we need to. All right, let's get into what's in our blind. All right,
let's do
share your bottle. Okay, so we have 3 glasses here tonight.
Okay.
We each picked one, right?
Yeah.
Basically. And then we asked our patrons to pick a third so that we can make it real interesting. And
we have a theme.
There's a little theme. You want to tell us what the theme is?
Single barrels.
Single barrels. And the lowest proof is over 100.
Yeah.
Or high
103 point.
high proof single barrels.
8. All right.
So we got some good stuff. All right. Yep. Share our first one.
Okay. So the Artfully Bourbon support group is currently not here. So we kind of had to do this ourselves. So I poured them, labeled them. Arthur mixed them up. So I'm not quite sure. One of these is the
You don't know which one is that?
I might once I drink it. This is the September single barrel at Barrel King. So if you're a member at Barrel King, they have a single barrel September is what they call it. And this is actually the S3 2024. This has 11-year-old MGP, the 36% rye mash bill.
Oh, look at that.
So, and it is 103.4 proof, as you can see. There.
Oh my gosh. All of these smell delicious.
Yeah. So, this was my pick. I'm hoping it does well. I think it will do well. I think it will.
I actually tried that earlier, and it's
Pretty
a
solid.
little pregame. Yeah. Yes.
Tell us what you picked.
D will love the BK. All right, here we go. This is what I picked. This is the Driftless Glen single barrel, not your ordinary single barrel, but this is a store pick, so it's a little higher proof. The normal single barrels, I think, are around 94 proof, 6 proof, something like that. I guess they add water to them. They're not like cast strength.
Yeah,
so.
their standard is below 100.
Yeah. So anyway, proof on this, 116 proof. This is barrel, if you care, 3721. It's bottled by Casey. I don't know if Casey is a male or
Spirit
female,
Wine and Craft
but
did that pick. Right.
Yes. Spirit Wine and Craft. That's where we got this. It is aged 5 years. Comes from Wisconsin. Baraboo, Wisconsin.
You ever had Wisconsin whiskey?
I have, but we have not had this. This is the first time we're trying this one.
Right.
Let us know if you've tried this or interested in what it's like.
It's cool.
We have their regular single barrel. It's pretty good, and I like this bottle.
Yeah,
I've heard good things, so
my
really excited
part,
about getting into this.
See if you guys can see that right there. It's got thumbprints in the side. See the fingerprint, thumbprint?
Don't drop it.
On both sides.
All right, so we have an update. Tyler says Cards 131 this year in the series.
Wait, they played 4 games?
Yeah, I'm sure it was a 4-game series.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming.
Hey, Tyler. Thanks. Will you look up...
You're just gonna, hey, look up stuff for us.
Hey, Tyler, will you look up what the series record is all time? That's got to be out there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay, I'm sure you can ask Google that.
Yeah, the Royals clearly were better this year. Obviously, the Cardinals were not very good. That's going to change.
All right. Patreon pick. So we gave them some options. Here are the options. First bottle was the Old Forester single barrel. Let's see some details. So we didn't give them all details. We just said, here's the Old Forester single barrel. It is 124 proof. This is Warehouse G, floor 1. Okay. Option number 1. All right. Option 2. All right. Option 2 was the Augusta Distillery Old Route 8 single barrel cast strength. This thing, we've had a little bit of it. It's delicious.
Yeah. That's a hazmat bottle for sure.
133.8 proof. Whew. This is bottle 12, barrel 57. And
put it out there.
Yeah, it's delicious. Okay, here you go. Oh,
break it.
Bam. There you go. It's a good one.
Yeah. This is a good one. It's underrated. It's an underrated bottle.
All right. You want to do the last one?
Yeah.
What's the last one?
Last one, we got a Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, and this is a Camp Nelson F. Camp Nelson F. Anyway, 101
Three
proof.
options.
These are so good.
All right. Ready
These
for
are so
it?
good.
You ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
All right. Glass number 3 is, drum roll please, the Augusta Old Route 8.
Cool.
I think it's the highest proof in this blind, so see if you can find out which one it is.
Actually, I thought it would be a little more lopsided than that.
Oh man, 79.
It's closer than I thought.
That's still pretty lopsided.
If you throw the Don Denkinger call in there in 85, maybe it's give or take a win or two. Could be a swing. Yeah.
I'm gonna drink. Or what are we starting with? This one?
Right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. What are you guys sipping on tonight?
We have some new segments to talk about different topics and bourbon tonight as well.
You want to talk about what we're giving away tonight?
Yeah. All right. Who's ready for some giveaways? I gotta try this first. Let me try this.
I just dove right in.
You already tried it?
Yeah.
Damn. That's really nutty.
It's that thing that we don't speak of.
That's okay. That's really good. I'm already like trying to figure out which one it is. But what do you think? What do you get tasting notes wise?
I get some baking spices.
I get nuts and leather.
Yeah. I would say it's a little more earthy than.
Yeah, it's earthy. Like I don't get. Is there any floral? No.
Got a pretty decent finish.
It's good. It's not like a huge hug or anything.
No.
It's nice. Has a viscous mouthfeel.
Okay. Giveaways.
Nice. Oh. Knob Creek 18. Awesome. Michael's sipping on the smoke wagon. I love it. I'm a huge fan of the smoke wagon. Some people don't really care for it, but I like them.
Yeah, I like it.
Westward's
Especially the
cast strength,
uncut,
that's a nice
unfiltered.
one.
The uncut, unfiltered is the best, right? I mean, that's pretty much the best in the lineup.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we get a whole lot of them here, but I think they do some interesting, like, one-offs here and there. Derek's drinking Jack 12.
Well done.
They're all drinking better than us.
Shoot.
We gotta step up our game.
Man. We got stuck with some
All right.
Wisconsin whiskey.
You know I like
Good
weird
pick.
stuff. All right, let's talk about what we're giving
I'm sure
away.
it's good.
What are we giving away?
Okay.
What should we give away tonight?
Well,
you want to start off with this?
yeah, let's start out with Remus.
All right. So, from our new friend Ian Sturzman and the Ross and Squibb Distillery, Remus Repeal Reserve 8. You might have seen this on recent episodes. Last couple, I guess it's been on there. We've done our fair share of drinking this. It is amazing.
Yeah.
I won't say how amazing. Go watch the last review if you want to see our ranking and how that ranks on all the bourbons we've tried over the last year. But we're going to give away a 2-ounce pour of this to one lucky winner.
Yeah. I have a feeling this is going to catch fire in the next month or two. I think
Yeah,
everybody's
I mean,
going to be talking about it.
It just came out where we are. I don't know if we got it. We typically get stuff late in Missouri,
I think it depends.
but
It depends.
yeah, depends.
Some
might have
stuff
got
we
this early.
do. We get like the Heaven Hill batches late.
Yeah.
But I think these are September releases, I believe. I think.
I don't.
Pretty sure.
Might be August, even. But that's like super early. So yeah, I'd say it's probably September. George is hitting up the Eagle Rare. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, so
Rare breed.
tell them how they're gonna win.
All right. So to get a 2-ounce pour of this, we're doing a super chat giveaway. It's gonna be $5, get you 1 entry. If you're a patron over on our Patreon, why can't I say that tonight? You'll get 2 chances per $5. So you're double chances. So if you're enjoying the show, you want to try this, hit up that super chat, leave us a message, and you'll be entered. Real quickly, 101 proof. There's a 17-year-old bourbon in here. This is basically a $100 bottle. So if you want to try it, let us know.
They had it for $83 up the street at a grocery store by my house.
That's a steal.
And I went there today and they raised the price. It's now $98. I was kind of disappointed.
See, they learned. It's like the time we went to Total Wine and we bought the Masters Collection Woodford Reserve for $120, and then we went back and it was what, $180 something?
Yeah.
What? We got some Ben Holiday. What's the RH?
Rickhouse.
Oh, duh. Yes, that's a good one. Blue Note. So, Blue Note, I think I gotta try it again.
Yeah, me too.
People like are talking all about it right now. It has to be better than when I tried it because it was a hard pass for me.
I actually liked it when I tried it.
Oh shoot!
Had a boy.
Thanks, George. New to rye.
Yeah, I need to go back to Dogwood and try that Blue Note store pick. That one that I picked up on the bourbon hunt.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know if you're a fan of Blue Note. Maybe the uncuts. I don't know. I feel like we've had a few and I wasn't impressed with any of them, but maybe better now. George wants to know too. So let us know if you guys have had Blue Note. Let us know what you think.
Okay, so we've got a 2-ounce sample of Remus. The highlight giveaway for the night is we've got not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 VIP tickets to Whiskey in the Winter this winter, December 7th. And that's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So we're giving away 2 sets of 2. And we don't have a value for the VIP tickets yet because we don't have all of the golden ticket samples confirmed yet. So, but typically they go for around 200. So $800 in giveaway prizes.
Dang.
Boom!
Hit that super chat up. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to for this. It's free.
Anyway, we'll be there. So even if you don't win the tickets, you should go. It's a fun time. So the event is in St. Louis. So obviously, if you're not in the area, some travel involved. But it's a good time.
If you are, you're in luck.
You're in luck.
what does the ticket include?
Okay.
Do you get like food or
You get food. All tickets
can I
include
drink
food.
all I want?
You can drink all you want.
Oh, okay.
Every ticket, except the designated driver, includes all you can drink. It's kind of your standard whiskey festival.
But it's good. Like, I mean, you have distilleries there. You also have local bars, and
we got cocktail
cocktails.
stations. Yeah, those are really interesting. A lot of restaurant partners from around the area, they will set up a booth. They'll make a curated menu for a featured whiskey or something that's related to one of our sponsoring whiskeys or something along those lines. But there's typically 20 bars that do cocktails, and last year we had over 400 whiskeys. I imagine we're going to be right at that number again. And VIP tickets get early access. They get in the event early, and that's going to get you a few extra samples of special bottles before the booths run out, because they typically run out by the time the general admission tickets are let in the door. And then you get a golden ticket, and that is going to be a very special bottle. We'll probably have a Pappy there. That'll be a platinum ticket. I'm not sure which one yet. But whiskeyinthewinter.com, and you guys can learn all about the event.
All right. How do they win? What do they need to do? It's pretty easy. Hashtag
WITW.
IW. Put it in the chat. We got a couple super chats here. Let's see what we got. Michael Korn, thank you so much. I think Michael is our favorite fan from Canada. Thanks for the support. Thanks, Tyler. I've been looking forward to this stream for a few days. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
And thanks for
Appreciate it.
hanging with us, guys. I mean, Friday night, I know there's a lot going on. So thanks for spending your time.
And Jeff Castle right there. WITW.
Jeff's in.
Hopefully good to see you there. I will say, Jeff, you won in our last live stream, and I think we still need your address, some info. We'll send you that. So just wanted to let you know. We'll reach out.
Has anybody out there been to Whiskey in the Winter?
Nice.
Anybody out there been there? Been to Whiskey in the Winter? We started the event in 2010. So we're really kind of the OGs of the whiskey festival verse.
You're saying you were there before bourbon was a thing?
Before the bourbon boom was a thing, yes.
Kind of, yeah. All right. I gotta get back to this thing, Earl here. Class 2?
Yeah.
Class 2. Or unless you want to go that one again.
I'm ready.
All right. Cheers. Ooh. This is less earthy. That's okay. It's really nice. This is Kentucky, though. I just feel like it has to be Kentucky.
So we have one Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. Well,
one Kentucky.
I guess it doesn't have to be Kentucky.
We've got one Kentucky, one Wisconsin, and one Indiana. Right?
Yeah. The Barrel King NGP. Single barrel. It's 11 years old. So I have the oldest age statement. It's fruity and vanilla. Oh. It is more earthy on the...
That's nice.
Not the same as this, but Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Cheers, Mr. Lopez.
That's a good one. Oh, Derek went last year.
So, a little more about the tickets. They are going to be in our name until the event. So, you'll need to show up at the event, and then we will personally hand your tickets off to you. So we want to make sure that everybody who enters and really wants to go gets a chance to win. You won't be able to sell these like on a secondary market or something. So just want everybody to know that straight up. So just
You don't have to hang out with us that night. You don't want to. But we'll say hi.
we're not that bad.
We're more fun when there's bourbon involved.
True.
All right.
True.
All right. So, super chat $5 to get entered for the Remus. Hashtag for options to get into the ticket giveaway. We are going to give 2 separate drawings away. So if you don't get tickets the first time, you can get tickets the second time. Mr. Lopez, welcome. Cheers. All right. Are you gonna pick this one or this one first? Like, what's your favorite so far?
What's the
Are you gonna
better of
tell
these
me?
two?
Yeah. Are you gonna keep it a secret? That one? Man, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that other one.
Well, you know how I lean a little more
This-
traditional.
This is good though. It's good. These are all good. I think I had that. All right, we're gonna do a little new segment tonight. We found some news articles, and they happen to be on this barrel behind us. How does that happen? It's so weird. All right.
You want to get to it?
Yeah, hit that.
Fair.
News on the barrel.
Okay.
I'm pumped. All right,
News
so
on the barrel.
So, I got some note cards here. We wrote some notes. Did we write these? I forget. I don't remember.
Looks like your handwriting.
Oh, I can't even read my handwriting. Okay, so we're gonna go through some news. You want to go first?
I'm game.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Let's play. Is it bourbon? Is it bourbon news? What's your first one?
Widow Jane.
It's bourbon news.
Widow Jane releases 20-year-old whiskey. The Black Opal is sourced whiskey from Indiana. No. Tennessee and Kentucky.
Yeah. Wait. Who is this? Widow Jane?
Widow Jane.
They source all their stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they make
Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana. So the Black Opal is sourced whiskey from Kentucky and Tennessee, as I mentioned. 20 years old and is Widow Jane's oldest ever whiskey. Head distiller Sienna, let me get this right here, Jevramov, tasted over 100 barrels of 20-year-old whiskey.
100 barrels?
100 barrels of 20-plus-year-old bourbon.
Wait, did AI write this? There's no way. Come on.
I'm sure it was over like a couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's not like Sienna, she is out there.
Derek wants to know if we're going to the St. Louis Bourbon Festival. No, we're not.
Probably
unfortunately. Sorry. I know we're in a news segment here, but we have our fall and winter is crazy busy. So unfortunately limited on our travels this year, or our
Yeah.
events and travels. But
I heard it's fun.
we will get there sometime.
Anyway, where was I? Sienna Jevramov tasted over 100 barrels of Kentucky and Tennessee sourced bourbon. And once the production team decided on the final blend of bourbons, they were finished in Mizunara.
Yeah.
Sounds made up.
Yeah.
Maybe AI wrote that. Casks. So I have a question. By the way, there's only 5,000 bottles.
Wait,
They're 99
5,000?
proof.
You ain't getting that.
Good luck getting one. But I have a question. You got 20-year-old whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So you spent 20 years in a barrel. 20 years.
Yeah.
Why on God's green earth would you finish it? Would you put it in another barrel?
That was okay. Can I say my two, like what I think?
I'm asking you, why? Why on God's green earth would you do that?
Yeah. Either it's not really 20 years. They're making that up. Or
You think they're making it up?
I don't know. No, they're not. I don't think it was that good to begin with.
Ah.
Like
They tasted it and they're like, this is gross.
so these might have been barrels that are aged a long time, but since they're sourced, they didn't have a chance to like check them or taste them over. Like, did they check them at 10 years or 15 years? See if they're
Did they purchase them at
aging
20
okay?
years?
But they purchased them and they're like, oh yeah, we can still use these and say it's 20 years, but also we'll finish it.
If they purchased 20-year-old barrels and they were gross, then that's kind of on them.
I don't know if we're just making this up, but I don't know if they were like gross. They might have not been excellent. So they're like, oh, we gotta like finish these things. But putting a 20-year age statement on something gets you a higher price tag, right? Probably. I don't know. Let us know if you'd be into 20-year-old finished bourbon.
Thanks, Naldo Nation. Appreciate it. Cheers. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, there's only 5,000 bottles of it. So
Yeah. Let
If
us
you-
know
if you get one, we definitely want to
try
know.
it. How much is this? Does it say?
No price. How much you think it's going to be?
Oh, it'll probably be at least $200.
I think so. Okay.
But $200 for a. Oh damn, dude, you broke that. I don't know. All right, I want to see. Sorry, I picked this up. Shenanigans. Oh man, I'd love to go there. Oh, nice. That's crazy. New 12-year coming out. Cool. Yeah, I'm a fan. I don't know. I just doing some research and trying to learn about what they do and stuff is. I think they're doing some interesting stuff at Shenanigans. If you're into the single malt stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. See, 20-year crown, apple crown. No. Pass. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Matt. All right.
You got some
Should
bourbon
I go?
news?
I was gonna. Here, hold on, Matt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Granby, Missouri for the Bourbon Hunters.
I'm not sure I know where that is.
We gotta try that. Yeah. I don't know where Granby is either.
The
It sounds cool.
Google Maps.
Google Map that. All right. On my first card, it says. Hold on. Sorry. This is good. It's good. All right. News brief. News flash. All right. Penelope, as you might know, just introduced their estate collection, which includes a couple different things: single barrels, Founders Reserve, etc. So I just wanted to put this out there. If you're interested in the Founders Reserve specifically, you can enter to get on the list to purchase one on their website. I can't remember how many bottles there are, but I think it does come from Indiana. But you have to pick it up at Lux Row, basically. So to enter to win, just Google Founders Reserve pre-sale, or Penelope Founders Reserve pre-sale. It'll pop up a little link, and you can type in your stuff. It's a data collection, but it's a good one. They'll take your email and send you stuff, but you can always unsubscribe, I guess. The bottles are $199, and you'll like this straight wheat whiskey. I think it's a higher age statement wheat whiskey, it'll be right up your alley. So if you're interested, I know it's expensive, maybe premium, $199, $200. But get on that list and good luck.
So
I did. Did you get on that list?
I did not.
Oh, Scott's gonna
I'm
get on
behind.
that list. All right.
So, Naldo Nation. So this is a blind, and somewhere in here is a Barrel King single barrel from September, batch S3.24.
Oh, but wait for it. We have a Wisconsin. This is bourbon whiskey from Wisconsin. A single barrel, driftless Glen, 116 proof. Store pick.
And then last but not least, our patrons picked an old Route 8 from Augusta, single barrel.
133.
Coming in at a straight up 133.8. Okay, back to the bourbon news, whiskey news. Are we still playing that game?
And thanks, Nikki.
Appreciate it.
All
right.
Hey, speaking of, we're giving a 2-ounce pour of the Remus Repeal Reserve 8. That's a super chat giveaway. So $5 in a super chat, you get entered. And Whiskey in the Winter tickets, there's 4 of them. 2 winners get 2 tickets apiece. Hashtag WITW.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, back to the bourbon news.
Bourbon news.
All right. Maker's Mark has debuted its most matured bourbon with the cellar aged second release.
Okay. I don't know what's going on now. All right.
As you know, cellar age is age to taste, right? Not time.
Yeah.
Okay. This year's blends are the 12 and the 13-year-old Maker's Mark expressions. 15% of the 12-year-old and 85% of the 13-year-old. 59.7% alcohol by volume. I need some quick math. 119.4 proof. 119.4 proof.
I'm not good at math.
So cellar aged is matured in LEED certified cellars.
I know what that means. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
LEED it's basically water and energy certification that they're doing some good stuff. I don't have the official definition, but basically all their buildings and process is LEED certified, means it's
good for the earth.
Good for the earth.
Okay. All right.
Like they're using probably less water and less energy to make this stuff.
All right. Well, good job, Maker's Mark.
Good job.
Anyway, LEED certified cellar built into the limestone shelf that surrounds Star Hill Farm, which is where the Maker's Mark distillery is.
Yeah.
It's all about age.
Nice. It's a lot of high age. So, damn. So 11 year, right? You said 11 year? Is that
12 and 13.
12 and 13. Is that the highest that they've done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
All right.
their most matured is what they are saying.
Oh.
You got to break something.
Get out of here. Oh. Okay, here it goes. All right. I want to try this third one real quick. All right. Third one in the blind.
Okay.
Cheers. It's like a baby's bottom. Just like flowers.
Okay.
Do you get that? No?
I get no flowers.
Oh, it's
That's
more
good.
like grassy on the palate though.
Very complex. This is
I
a lot of depth in that sip. That's a good one.
there's a
It's hot.
what's the deal? Like all of these are a little earthy. More earthy
I don't
than
get-
normal.
I don't get earth on.
No?
I don't get earthy on these too.
I
This
do.
one,
It's
this
just different than this one. This one's like earthy, like leather, tobacco, some wood.
This one, to me, tasted a little more traditional, even more than this one. This. Okay.
My turn.
Yeah. Back to the news.
All right. So I ignored you earlier, but you were asking if we were playing the game.
Is it bourbon or not bourbon?
Is it bourbon news?
Okay.
This is not bourbon news. FYI. All right. We kind of already touched on this a little bit, but the Royals, my Royals, they lost to the Yankees in the ALDS last night.
That sucks.
That's all I got. That's the news.
I'm good with that.
So-
I mean, that's fine.
I just want to say, I don't know if anyone's a baseball fan out there, but they lost 106 games last year, and they won a division. They won a playoff round, a wild card.
Wild card.
Yeah.
Best of 3.
Yeah, which, man, that's pretty amazing. I'm really excited for the future of the Royals.
Go
So,
Royals. Okay.
Can I do this?
Can I move on?
Can I do this?
I'll toss it.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
People are happy for you to stop
Yes.
talking about the Royals.
Damn it.
Okay.
No more Royals.
Okay. So, bourbon news or not bourbon news?
Is it bourbon news?
College football, my favorite.
Oh, it's not.
Vandy upsets Bama last weekend. Anybody see that game? Number 1 Bama. Not just any old Bama, but this is number 1 Bama. Anybody else watch that game? I'm sure you did.
Wait, didn't Vandy like almost beat Mizzou?
It was close, but it took them to overtime. They might be a little underrated this year.
I would say so. What are they ranked?
I'm sure they will be.
No,
I haven't checked the rankings.
were they
lately,
ranked when
but
they played Alabama?
No, they were not.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. So anyway, so Vandy had never in their history beaten a top 5 team, and it had been 40 years since they had beaten Alabama. 1984. 40 years. It's a long time. So naturally, what do you do when you beat the number 1 team that you haven't beaten in 40 years? You tear the goalpost down.
Of course. Yeah.
Not only do you tear the goalpost down, but you march the goalpost 3 miles to downtown Nashville, down Broadway, and you toss it right in the Cumberland River.
I love Nashville.
Right.
And if I was there, that would be the best Nashville trip ever.
Can you imagine walking out of, I don't know, Robert's Western World on Broadway, and the goalposts.
There's like, holy, what is that?
You look out.
It's a parade.
How drunk am I?
Yeah.
I'm seeing goalposts. Anyway, so there's a $100,000 fine for tearing goalposts down. The SEC, and this is not the Vandy Smart Kids Secretary Exchanges Commission. This is the SEC football conference.
So
They
like the river that's like downtown Nashville, like that's
Cumberland River.
Yeah. Okay.
3 miles from the Vandy campus. Anyway, so there's a $100,000 fine for tearing down the goalposts. So Vandy's like, Nashville Fire Department, we're gonna need you guys to retrieve the goalposts out of the river.
No.
Right. So
To save $100,000.
well, no, because they've already been torn down. But here's the kicker. Okay, Vandy, being full of smart kids, right, decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cut the goalpost up into little 4-inch, 8-inch pieces, and we're gonna sell them. And they sold out of them. $1,000 for a 4-inch piece of the goalpost.
4-inch piece.
$4,000 for the 8-inch pieces.
How? So what was the total?
Well, they raised enough to pay the fine.
Nice. Geniuses.
I'm telling you. Only in Vandy. Oh, one more thing. To add insult to injury, and I didn't know this, but apparently that $100,000 fine doesn't like go to like SEC conference land. It goes to the opposing team. Can you imagine?
How is that even a rule? Or like
Alabama loses the game, but they still get $100,000.
Probably made that rule. He's like if we get beat and they beat us and tear down the goalpost, we get the money.
Oh my God.
Sounds like an Alabama thing.
It just, yeah.
Sorry if you're an Alabama fan.
All right, we're breaking stuff tonight.
We're almost done with this. Here, I have another one.
We're going to get through the news.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, you're tossing one?
Yeah.
Did you read it first?
That was one I already tossed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it. All right, you ready? Is it bourbon?
Go for it.
All right, it's bourbon. Well, actually, it's not bourbon. It's rye whiskey. All right, I have a bottle back here.
Okay.
All right,
A good bottle.
You might have seen this one. Old Overhold 10 cast strength. Damn, it is delicious.
That's going to be in the running for one of our top bourbons of the year.
It's in the running. Yeah.
Right now.
So when do we start that? Do you know?
In a month or so.
We have yeah. Well, we'll start our bourbon of the year series in November, I think.
Sounds good.
All right. So I pulled this out because Old Overhold is actually coming out with 11-year. Might already be out. If you've seen it, let us know. I have not yet, but really interested in it because the 10 is amazing. This one was from last year. Yeah. Bottled 2020, autumn 2023. 121 proof. Really delicious. If you want a chance to try this, let us know. So the 11 year is coming out this fall, this year. It's going to be still somewhat easy accessible. It's available nationwide. 107.4 proof. But what I found really interesting when I saw that they're coming out with 11, I was like, where are all these high age statements coming? Actually, let me look at my notes. 2020, they came out with extremely limited 11-year. It was 50 barrels and only available in Ohio and Pennsylvania. But now it's going to be a nationwide release. So who's excited? Me.
Yeah.
All right. That's my bourbon news. Here we go. Hold over hold. Delicious.
Yeah, Mizzou has a history of tearing goalposts down. They used to do it when they played Kansas on homecoming every year because they would naturally beat the piss out of Kansas. And they would take the goalpost to Harpo's.
As they should.
So when was that? That was like 2008, wasn't it, Robert? I'm going to say it was like 2008. I mean, I feel like those years right before Nebraska moved to the Big Ten, Mizzou pretty much owned them. But it's still pretty sweet. Go Mizzou. Beat UMass tomorrow. They lose to UMass, I'm out.
You're out?
Okay, I'm not out, but
Okay.
it's not going to happen. All right. You got one more?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay.
I think it's you.
All right.
Is it urban news?
All right, here we go. Luke Bryan themed corn mazes. You know those things that you pay $20 to get lost in a big field of corn?
You
ever done that?
I love those things. Well,
You might love this one.
So that's my only thing I like about fall. I mean,
What?
no, not the only thing, but
Corn
like,
mazes?
yes. I'm not into like pumpkin picking and stuff. It's
Oh,
just
you
not
got little kids. It's kind of fun.
for them.
Because it's all about you all the time, right? Can I get back to this? Luke Bryan themed corn mazes are popping up all across the U.S. and into Canada. These are Luke Bryan
Michael.
themed.
It's coming for you.
They have like Luke Bryan carved his face, carved in the corn maze, guitars and fun stuff like that.
This is like sponsored by him or like what?
So some people believe it's because of has something to do with his annual farm tour. I guess he has a farm tour where he just goes and plays at farm towns. Oh, kind of the country thing going. But
I like it.
here's the real question.
Okay.
You know what Luke Bryan concerts have in common with corn mazes?
Corn whiskey. No, I don't know.
When you make it halfway through, you're looking for the exit.
Bam! I love it. Love it.
Anybody else have a good connection between Luke Bryan and corn mazes? Can you think of something? Please put it in the chat.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. New subscriber. Thanks for
Cheers.
joining. Cheers. All right. Get this guy out of here. All right. Last one. You ready? Is it bourbon news? No, it is not. All right. Anybody watch the Tesla Robo Taxi event last night? You?
No, I do not own a Tesla.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm not interested in Tesla news.
Not interested in technology, the future.
I mean, I am, but not. I'm not interested in Tesla news.
Fine, we're done. All right, I don't know if anyone else watched it. Let us know. But the presentation was. I've waited on YouTube for an hour for this thing to start. So next time when we do a live stream, we should just make people wait for an hour and a half, and I think it hypes it up more or something. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, the presentation was awkward, but there's going to be Tesla robotaxis in 2026. No steering wheel, no pedals, just a car you can call up and get in and it'll take you and then keep going. So, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting future. Robot cars, robot.
I don't
Things.
think I am ready for that yet.
I don't think a lot of people are, but
I feel like it.
that would be awesome.
I feel like it's time. Like it's definitely time to have that, but it's going to be really weird.
It's like the latest in technology. Like, what's the last thing that really changed in technology? A smartphone?
Smartphones. I was going to say that.
What was that? 2007?
6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Yeah.
It's time. Let's do some robot cars. Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
We have 2 tickets to give away to Whiskey in the Winter. The moment you guys have been waiting for.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
2 tickets. Let's give away
Hashtag-
2 tickets. So we're going to give 2 tickets now. 2 tickets a little later.
Hashtag WITW. Whiskey in the Winter. St. Louis Whiskey Festival. The OG of whiskey festivals. Okay, we're talking
Basically a $400
2010.
value.
It's established. Okay. So
And we're going to be there.
that just raised the value.
Bam. I mean, yeah, you're getting a huge value.
Or
All right.
it might have lowered the value.
They're like,
Like Arthur said, you
hang
don't
out
have
with
to
that.
hang out with us if you don't want to. If you're trying to avoid us, that's totally cool. I get it. Okay. Okay. We ready to do this?
yep,
Okay.
let's do it. Everybody that's hashtagged in, you're entered. Let's see this thing. See if it works.
Okay.
I get the money and it's right on cue. Keep the duffel bag up inside
Mr.
my get the money and
Lopez.
it's right on cue. Keep the duffel bag up inside my coupe. Hold a couple racks,
Yeah.
tell 'em I love you.
Congratulations.
You wanna be a boss, do it like I do. Yeah. Get that money, I'ma flex.
Taking on 2 tickets to Whiskey
I
in the
get that
Winter.
money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex. You now rocking with the best.
Congrats, Mr. Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, send us your email or email us. What's the email address? Contact us
Yeah, guys.
and
We'll have some instruction for you.
we'll give you some instructions on how to claim those tickets.
Yeah. If you weren't with us earlier when we talked about this, the tickets will be in our name until the event starts, and we will be at the event to hand off the tickets to you. So you will have to hang out with us for a couple minutes.
And
But it won't be long. It won't
Mr.
be long.
Lopez, hit us
It's
up
all
in the
good.
chat if you're here.
Yeah.
You must be here to win. All
Good
right.
point. Right?
Mr.
I mean,
Lopez,
hey, who wins? I mean, like, we see other live streams,
killing it.
right? And I don't know what he's doing. Can you cheat? Is there,
I don't know.
I'm thinking like with the characters, like some of these
Might-
apps like certain characters better. So if you have like,
It's probably the lowercase m.
has to be. Didn't he win last time we did a giveaway? Or not? I don't know. Anyway,
No, he did not. But he was our hype man. Hey, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Mr. Lopez, hit us up in the chat. Just let us know that you're here.
okay, guys, we still have 2 more tickets to give away. So keep entering WITW hashtag.
So do they need to enter again?
No.
No.
No,
If you've
it's
already
not.
entered, you're good.
But if you
But
just
enter again
if
if you
you're
want.
afraid that it's not going to work and you want to enter again, go ahead, because it's only going to count for 1. But just to be sure, if you want to do it again, go ahead. But we got 2 more VIP tickets to give away. Whiskey in the Winter, December 7th, Saturday night, St. Louis. Be there. And we also have a 2-ounce sample of the Remus Repeal Reserve Series 8.
Remus Repeal, Series 8. 2-ounce sample is yours with a super chat. All right. Look at this. Happy birthday. You should sing it. Happy birthday to you. It's Tanika's birthday. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. All right. Do you have a winner in this? I think, you know what I got to do? I got to compare these three with the Remus.
Oh, okay. Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Pour it up.
Let's see how this compares. All right. The Remus.
God, I love this.
Super chat. You get 2 ounces.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't had the Remus Repeal Reserve 8 yet, which I'm sure most of you haven't, you guys are missing out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's not very good.
I changed my mind.
I'm kidding. It's delicious.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next, let's get into a little overrated, underrated conversation. What do you think?
I'm game.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Cheers.
So this is a little
old-fashioned.
segment that we like to call overrated, underrated, or properly rated, right?
Yeah.
So obviously
we
you
call it
guys-
over under, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can.
So we
Guess
need your
on this.
participation. We want to know what you think. It's not just about us. So we're going to go through a list of things, maybe some bottles. We want to know what you think. Overrated, underrated, accurately rated.
Okay. You ready? Number 1, age statements. Thoughts?
Like just in general.
Yeah. Age statements.
Oh man, that's a tough one. You're going to start off with that.
Yeah.
All right, let us know what you think of age statements.
I think
in the
they're
chat.
properly rated.
I wish they were like we had more of them.
I'm going to say properly rated because, you know, I don't want to say that I've changed a little bit over the years. Like I used to look for age statements and they used to, I don't want to say that I only bought bottles because of the higher age statements, you know, but I've learned over the years that it's not always the most important thing. You know, I've had several bottles of higher age bourbon, 10, 12 years that aren't my favorite. They're just kind of bland, you know. But you know, there is some good ones, and I think a lot of people put, you know, a lot of cachet into age statements, you know, so somewhere in the middle. I'm thinking that it's not.
So you're middle ground. You're like,
whatever. I think that they're properly rated.
I want to go back to this. Robert, are you talking about the Remus 7?
Yeah.
It
You didn't like that either, did you?
was good.
It wasn't
this-
great.
Not the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I like the 7.
Okay.
7 was good. 8 is better. Age statements, like I feel like I want to lean a little overrated. I feel like there's a little too much put on age statements. or if like I like them, but if they're there, people like, I don't know, like a Knob Creek 9 versus a 12 or a 15 or 18.
Yeah.
I don't think the 15 was as good as the 12, and I like the 18 more than both. So I would say they're a little overrated. There's good bourbon at 7 years.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
overrated, but I like having age statements just so I know, like,
it's like
How
kind
old-
of it's kind
how
of for
old-
whiskey geeks, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're a newbie, you're like, I don't know,
Doesn't mean
I don't
much.
care.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeff likes
Go ahead.
age statements. Doesn't mean everything, but I agree.
All right.
It helps the knowledge.
Overrated, underrated. Bottle and Bond.
Underrated.
I have to agree with you
That's
on that.
me. Bottle and bonds are typically underrated. What do you guys think?
I think that
blends.
100 proof is really the sweet spot. I think that has a lot to do with it, in my opinion. And if you've got, and it really showcases the master distiller's skill level, having to create something under strict guidelines,
Yeah. I would say that, I mean, like, back to age statements.
Mm-hmm.
You could still have a high age statement at
Yeah.
Bottle and Bond. Henry McKenna is 10 years, right? Is that Bottle? That's
Yeah.
Bottle and Bond, right?
10 year single barrel. It's got everything.
Is
got all the
it's Bottle
things.
and Bond? Did I just make that up?
It's Bottle and Bond.
Okay.
10 year single barrel Bottle and Bond.
Yeah. Which is maybe my least favorite Bottle and Bond, but
Yeah.
let's see. 1924 is a bad example of age statements. 10 years. I don't know. I kind of disagree.
I agree with Michael. It's good. It's really good whiskey. I don't know if that's because of the age or if that's the blend. I mean, I think that uses that, like that's a blend of the, I'm trying to think. It's got the 79 11. But what's the mash bill of the 1924?
I don't remember offhand.
Okay. Well, it's a blend, so but it's got the Old Forester, it's got the Brown Forman blend, it's got the Brown Forman mash bill,
Yeah, it's the
With
standard blend,
the early
or
times.
standard mash.
I think it's the early times.
Yeah.
So it's the Brown Forman combined with the early times. And 10 years, I don't know. I mean, it worked. Whatever they did worked. Because I thought it was a good one. Anyway.
I like this. 4 Roses single barrel, 6th floor. Oh yeah. I like it. I am a fan. 1924. I think a lot of people look down on for the price, but it is, in my opinion, it's a good bourbon.
Okay.
Here we go. Higher Rickhouse barrels, right? Rickhouse barrels, overrated or underrated? Like higher in the Rickhouse?
Higher situated rick houses. Barrels in the rick houses.
I think it's underrated.
I'm going to say properly rated.
I just knowing that we've tried lower level barrels and then like higher level, it's like you can tell the difference.
Typically, I mean, the bottom shelfers come from the top floors, right? I mean, they evaporate quicker, so that's kind of like they usually pull those off the
Well, not necessarily. If it's a higher age statement, or if it's higher floor, it's gonna be aged
Less.
quicker.
Yeah, it's going to be aged less on the higher floors. So I think it's properly rated, you know. But in Four Roses' case, they have they're only one story high. They're one story rick houses.
It's like what do you call that? I don't know, the tier.
The tiers. Yeah, they have 6.
Yeah.
But it's just one story. So it's a little different with Four Roses.
Robert thinks Bottom Mod is underrated. I agree.
Yeah, we agree with you, Robert. Okay, we're ready to move on.
Yes.
Okay, this is relevant. Whiskey festivals.
Oh boy, why? Where do you come up with this stuff?
Whiskey festivals. Underrated, overrated, properly rated.
I want to go properly rated. I think they're finally kind of finding their own. Like you kind of know what to expect now. It is fun, but it's not something I want to do all the time.
I think they're underrated.
Underrated?
Underrated, yeah.
You think like more people should go to festivals?
I do, because there's so much that they offer. Like, you can always go. Like, I used to do this when I was, when Whiskey in the Winter first started, and like I would just try. I mean, I wasn't that into whiskey, but every time I would go, I make a point to visit, 5 new tables every time I went. And literally, I mean, you got 400 plus whiskeys at these things. I mean, you could go on for
You can get lit.
10 years and you would not be able to try everything. You could try everything, but you wouldn't leave. You'd leave on the crawling out the front door.
Call the ambulance.
No,
Right.
I think a lot of people, they think whiskey festival, and it sounds like, sounds like a lot. Like, it's content overload, and it kind of is. I mean, it's a lot going on. But if you just kind of focus in and zero in and have a plan before you go. Know what you want to try. Know what's going to be more popular, so you can try it early. Know what the golden ticket whiskeys are ahead of time. That way, do I need to go to the golden ticket bar early because they don't have enough bottles of this?
You gotta
plan ahead.
You gotta plan.
If you plan ahead, you can do it right.
I might agree with you on that. Like, I do like trying new stuff, and it's a perfect situation to try stuff you've never had before and stuff you can't afford or don't want to pay for. So I'd agree. It might be underrated. Cheers, Buffalo bourbon enthusiasts. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Derek says depends on if you can buy bottles. Can you buy bottles or just try them? I would say both is good though. Like, if it's a bottle that you've never had before, or it's an allocated or limited release, you can try it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Worth it.
Okay. Next up, wheated bourbons. Wheated bourbons.
Overrated or underrated?
Or properly rated.
We know your opinion.
Do you?
I think. Yeah. Derek, love to try and buy. You know what? I'm gonna say, this is a tough one, because you know what a lot of Buffalo Trace is? Wheat. Well, half their lineup. Could be overrated. Underrated.
Okay.
What do you say?
What do I
Give
say?
me it. Yep.
I think they're underrated. I do.
Of course, I knew that.
I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people look at wheated, like the wheated profile, and they probably assume it's going to have a less flavor because you don't really have that rye spice. that boldness, you know, that like the wild turkey profile, the Four Roses, high rye mash bill, you know. With the wheated, it is softer, but it's a different kind of flavor profile, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's less flavor. It just doesn't mean it's the same as like a rye bourbon. It's just it's got its own thing going.
It's not bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I would probably say it's underrated. Because every time I have a wheated, I'm like, oh, that was good. And then I'm like,
you weren't thinking that highly of it, and then you try it and you're like, holy shit, this is good.
I mean, it just comes back to what I'm used to and what I guess what I think I like. Wheated. Oh, Michael says overrated. What's an overrated wheated bourbon or underrated?
Underrated, I'm gonna have to go to Rebel 10. It's back on our shelf.
Over there.
It's over there. Rebel 10.
Underrated?
Underrated. Party foul. All
Down.
and down.
I would say overrated is Weller. Anything Weller.
Anything?
Anything.
Even the foolproof?
I like the full proof. 107's okay to me.
I think the 107
But the others are. This is
107 is overrated.
It's not worth the hype.
But the full proof is it's a good one. The Weller 12 is also it's good. And it was better before it cost $300.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You know. Well, Robert, is
W12.
Do you think you think the Weller 12 is overrated at its MSRP, which is like $35?
Some Rebel picks are good, and I like a lot of Larceny batches. Oh, I'm a fan of Larceny.
Larceny's underrated.
Larceny is
it doesn't get enough love.
100% underrated in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
We have another one? You want to do one more?
Okay. All right. I got a good one for you.
All right.
Bottle design.
I don't care about bottle design.
Shut up. Underrated. Obviously.
So, I mean, I just want to bring up a topic we were talking about earlier on like premium bottles. What is a premium bourbon or premium whiskey? I do think bottle design plays a role in that, marketing and all of that.
Yeah, Maker's Mark.
But
prime example, Woodford. I mean, they were marketing themselves as premium.
Which is it? I mean, maybe.
Well, this is years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they wanted to separate themselves.
I would say bottle design is underrated. Because if you're new to bourbon or if you're into bourbon for a long time and there's a new bottle or a new distiller that comes out and the bottle looks enticing, then most likely you're going to be like, oh, more interested. But I don't know. Like, maybe it's more based on reviews or other things. If I saw a new bottle, I'd say it was behind us earlier too. Like it's not new, but the Frank August.
Mm-hmm.
I love that bottle design. And is it worth $120?
Well, that's a different topic in my opinion.
Yeah, but like part of that is like the bottle. Like, are you going to be like, oh, that's a beautiful bottle, I'm going to try that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does play a part, and I think it's a little more undervalued as a component in marketing, just the actual shape of the bottle. I think that's something that it does play a part in whether or not you pick it up off the shelf. It's an interesting discussion, and I just think that it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. But if you're a newer brand coming out and you're trying to get your feet off the ground, it's something that's going to be huge for you. I mean, you have to figure out a way to stand out. And to me, coming up with a identity, something that makes somebody want to pick up your bottle.
Yeah. I mean, to Robert's point, like you have to consider, is this just a cool bottle or is the whiskey actually good? Not very often do you put crappy, terrible whiskey in a cool bottle. Like, it might be average, but like very seldom is it terrible.
Well, I don't think necessarily that the company that's doing your marketing is too concerned at all about what the whiskey tastes like. I think that they're kind of two separate entities.
Yeah.
So if you do have a cool bottle and it's crappy whiskey, you're going to sell more of it than like a bottle that looks like Noah's Mill.
Yeah.
And
Noah's
but
Mill's
that's a good
but terrible
good whiskey, but they're probably losing a lot of business by being in a green wine looking bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
think
agree.
that the two need to be married somehow.
I passed that bottle up for years, and I'm like, we tried it for the first time. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
you never know. Anyway, okay.
Michael. So there's been some conversations on some Pappy here. Pap? I guess Pappy's good.
We're gonna have a Pappy, either the Lot B12 or the Pappy 15 at Whiskey in the Winter. I'm not sure which one yet.
All right, get your hashtags in.
That's
WITW.
But there's a catch.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a platinum ticket. So, which comes in at the $220.
Can we get the hookup or help them get the hookup?
I don't know. There's gonna be one bottle.
Wow. All right.
Which is like 13 pours. So
it has to be more than like, what's a 3-ounce pour?
Well,
All right. So I just want to touch on this comment. Ben Holiday's labeling wins it over or wins me over. What do you think? Ben Holiday.
I know Ben's Holiday is. Did I say Ben's Holiday?
Ben's Holiday. He's going on a holiday.
Cheers. I know Ben Holiday. It's a classic revived label. That's what they used to use in the early. Yeah, that's their original label, or at least the Stagecoach design is like an original label. The weeded that has the truck on it, that's something
It's new.
that's
kind of like
newer. But the Stagecoach is something that they used to use in the past. I love Ben Holiday, but the label to me it falls a little flat.
Yeah.
I'm so OCD about, we're obviously, you guys probably know, we're both designers. Nothing bothers me more than like a brand, a collection of things that don't make sense together. And I think that, there's some things that I would do that I think that they can still stick with their look, but just like, with the different color variations.
Yeah.
Like some of their,
it's like a little confusing.
It's confusing.
That's a whole nother story. But like when you see them on the shelf, you're like, is this a weed? Is this a bourbon? Is this Rickhouse proof? Like, I don't know. They're all the three same.
The Rickhouse proofs are red.
Different.
So we're if you're getting down to the basics, the easily identifiable.
Still,
you get the red, but in my opinion, some of the wheats are like black, have black labels. But then the wheat
barrels are
the wheat
black
that's
too,
right. the single barrel bourbon is black, but then the holiday single barrel wheat is white.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just try to come up with a system.
I love holiday. If you want some help, let us know.
You guys are probably falling asleep. They're
2XO just got me. Bam, sneakerhead label. Like it. See, it does work.
2XO's got a nice bottle design.
Yeah.
I do have to say though, right now my favorite is Frank August. That's a sick looking bottle.
Yeah.
God, it's so beautiful.
They're at the top of bourbon bottle designs for me. I mean, it's super minimal. Cool, but if you like
minimal.
How do you say that?
No, list.
All right.
Minimalist.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
All right. We're going to give away. Second giveaway.
Second giveaway.
Who wants tickets to Whiskey in the Winter?
Whiskey in the Winter, take 2.
If you haven't been on, or you just joined us, let us know. But we have 2 giveaways still to go. Whiskey in the Winter is a bourbon festival in St. Louis. That includes 2 tickets to the festival. It does not include travel, lodging, etc. outside of the festival. But if you're interested in winning, hashtag WITW. Let's say we do that in...
We're going to do it in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. So get your hashtags in for your chance to win that. And our second giveaway tonight, the Remus Repeal Reserve 8 101 proof. Delicious. We just had some. We've had half the bottle. It's good stuff. You can win this by super chat of $5. We appreciate your support. So $5 gets you 1 entry, 10 gets you 2, 15 gets you 3. Yeah, you get the idea.
Okay.
You ready?
We are moments away. Moments away.
We got a couple just entered. Did you get those ones?
Yes.
All right. Hurry. Go, go, go.
All right.
All right.
Whiskey in the Winter.
Hit it. We got to get back to the bottle design conversation. I like this.
That's a good...
This chat right here.
I could talk for a long time on bottle design.
All right. Here we go. Whiskey in the Winter. Robert is joining us in Whiskey in the Winter. Congratulations, Robert. Look forward to meeting you. Again, send us an email, contact at ARTFULLYBOURBON.com. We'll hook you up with information to claim your tickets.
Congrats, Robert.
And again, let us know that you're in the chat. I think the first one was Mr. Lopez. Is
Yes.
Mr. Lopez still on, or did he respond?
I haven't seen it. I think he's out.
We'll see if we can get him his tickets.
So if we don't get contact with Mr. Lopez by our next live stream, and this will be after tickets go on sale, so don't take your chance on winning tickets. But if we don't make contact with them, then we can try to give those away again on our next live stream.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, Mr. Lopez, he's here. All right. All right, we have 2 winners. Robert and Mr. Lopez is joining us at Whiskey in the Winter. Don't doze off.
Excellent. Are we that boring?
All right. We have one more giveaway, but I think before we do that, we should do this blind. Reveal our winner. What do you think?
We doing this? Oh,
Revealing the
okay,
winner
okay, gotcha.
First.
Okay.
That's your Remus. That's not in contention, but it's delicious. You can win that.
I've been drinking this for the last 30 minutes.
Remus. Get that with the super chat.
I need to go through all three of these
I'm
one more
going.
time.
I'm going one more time. This is amazing. I think I have my order. All right, congratulations, Robert and Mr. Lopez. On the winter whiskey in the winter tickets. The last one here is for the super chat giveaway. If you've entered a super chat, you have a chance to win. If you're a Patreon and a patron and submitted a super chat to win the Remus Repeal 8 2-ounce sample, you get double the chances.
Okay. The newbie here running the app that does the selections, right? I'm not quite sure I know how to do the super chat. I might have to do it manually.
Okay. Hold on, please. It's all right. We just got to scroll back. We got to scroll back through here. We're going to do it manually.
It's a lot of messages. Oh, no. Go to the all the super chats show up in our
Right here.
yeah, there you go.
Right here.
There you go. Yep.
Can
Are we giving away right now?
No, we're going to reveal this first.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
we'll do it.
We'll
so
do
you
that
have
in
a
a
few
second.
more minutes
Okay.
to enter a super chat.
Guys, get your super chat.
All right, I'm
chats in.
like ready to go here. I know my order. You ready? All Dodgers are moving on. I love the Dodgers. How'd you know we like baseball?
Tyler, who's your team? MLB.
So Mr. Lopez can't make whiskey in the winter. Who else wants to join us?
Okay. No worries. So what we'll do is we'll just do another drawing.
Let's do it on.
Do it again.
Hashtag.
Yeah. So guys, it's
New hashtag.
it's December.
TW. Oh. George just got in the
It's
Remus.
Saturday night, December 7th in St. Louis at the Hyatt
Regency.
Regency. Hyatt Regency downtown. It's literally steps from the arch, from the Gateway Arch.
It's an
Beautiful
awesome
hotel.
location.
And if you're coming from out of town, you need a room. There's also discounted rooms available. Link at whiskeyinthewinter.com.
Thanks, George. We appreciate it.
So lots of options there.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Then we'll do the giveaways one more time.
Okay. I think we will do a new hashtag.
Just do the same one. Just re-enter whiskey
Okay.
in the winter. Let's go. Tyler likes the Twins. I'm sorry.
The Twins are for sale, I think. They went up for sale.
they?
I think they'll obviously stay in Minneapolis, but
I would hope so. I've been to that stadium. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
It's awesome. Well,
How many stadiums you been
now
to
it's-
total? Probably a lot. I mean, you grew up, and you've lived several
I've been
places.
to quite a few. Yeah. I mean, maybe half. maybe half.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's 30. Or no, that's 15.
I mean, I've been
stadiums.
everything from Seattle to the East Coast, where like
Yeah.
New York,
I've probably been to twice as.
Chicago.
I've been to Wrigley.
I've been to Wrigley. I've not been to I have not been to Fenway. I would like to go there.
I heard Fenway. It's cool, but it's a dump.
What was that? What? Where?
Fenway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 180
It's old,
years old.
but it was designed for. I think people were smaller. It's true. People were smaller, like
Yeah.
back in the day.
I mean, it is tighter.
So
Quarter. Like everything.
Like the seats are
if
smaller.
you go downtown Kansas City, it's like it's a smaller place.
I've probably been to twice as many minor league stadiums as major league stadiums.
I have not. I've been to 3 minor league stadiums in my life. All right. Let's do this real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll do our giveaways.
Okay,
So
here we go.
if you want super chat for the Remus, $5 gets you 1 entry. Whiskey in the winter hashtag WITW gets you entered to join us at Whiskey in the Winter in St. Louis, December 7th. All right. What's your Robert doesn't remember Fenway. All right, let's do this.
Okay, here we go.
Come on. What do we got here?
Okay, so
I'll pick
let's
my,
just put them in order.
I'll pick my 3rd place. You
From-
pick your 3rd place.
Our right to left, from there left to right. So let's just line them up,
Okay.
put them in order.
So
3rd,
3rd is
second,
right.
first.
Okay.
3rd, second, first. That was easy. It was much easier. Yes, I have. My son played in a baseball tournament in Omaha in 2022. And we went to
On Omaha.
we went and saw Texas play Notre Dame that Saturday evening. Cool experience.
I have not been there, but I want to. I have a buddy that lives in Omaha.
Yeah.
I
Is that the same guy that the President's
Joe.
Choice got? Okay.
Shout out to Joe.
Yeah. College World Series is definitely a bucket list thing. I mean, if
Yep.
you guys haven't gone, that's just a cool experience. It's
All
like Omaha comes alive for the College World Series.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a sleepy town. Like, there's not much going on in Omaha.
Omaha's cool.
Hey,
You've
it's
never been
cool,
there,
but
it's
it's
I mean,
like,
it's a cool, small, medium town.
yeah,
It's cool.
you know.
All right.
College World Series is legit, though.
3rd place.
Where we going?
I want
okay.
to know what won here tonight.
Okay,
Can you
so
tell? Hurry up.
all right, so you're 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
Yep.
3rd, 2nd, 1st. So we're revealing our 3rd place. Okay,
Yes.
Class B.
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 I have A.
A is your 3rd.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's just wait. Let's just
Okay.
look at all of our numbers.
Okay.
So your 2nd place is mine's C.
C.
Okay, we're there.
We
That
flipped
means
our-
we're the opposite on
Yep.
1st,
This
3rd,
is B.
and I've got A. Okay, so let's go. Let's just start with.
Go to the models. Well, let's just put them out here. for
Okay.
now. So there's one. And what's the other one?
Driftless.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. So this is what we have tonight in no particular order. Well, I don't know what the order is, but competition tonight. Driftless Glen, Wisconsin, 116 proof. The Barrel King, single barrel, 103.4 proof, and the Augusta, 133.8 proof. Do you think one like really stood out proof wise?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, the one that was in the front. That one to me
I don't know
drank a little hotter than the others, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I
don't feel like any of them were really like hot, super hot.
I mean, they've all had a lot of flavor.
Similar, yeah.
So
the
it
flavors
depends on what kind of
amazing on
finish you
these.
like.
If you like good bourbon, all three of these are great. So Barrel King, you have to be a member, right? On their website.
Yes.
So we'll see how this fares, but they do some really great stuff out of Missouri. All right. You ready? I'm gonna reveal this, and then we'll do our final giveaways.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We got Driftless Glen coming in with letter B. Letter B.
Oh, snap.
A third place.
First place.
You serious?
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
Congrats.
I did not expect that.
Driftless Glen.
It's, first place for me, third place for you.
So it averaged second place. Let's call it
Second
that.
place.
Okay.
Was
Was that expected?
no.
Well, it's last for me, so
That's,
yeah. Okay.
I just really like this one. This is the one that was really nutty and earthy. Like really earthy.
It had those
like
earthy
nut
profiles that you like.
That's why.
Okay. Barrel King single barrel batch SB 24. Letter A.
That's my last place.
Is it?
Yeah. C was in the middle.
It's my first place.
I mean, we've only done 3. These are all delicious. This is so good. I had a hard time choosing from B and C. And C.
So this is the one that. So Matt Porter, if you guys don't know, is the ADHD whiskey, is the master blender for Barrel King.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared is the master blender, but Matt is another master blender. This is the one that I think he picked either first or second out of the 10 or 12, however many they had in September, single barrels they released. He did a blind, kind of went through all the flavor profiles, and this one was like number 1 or 2 that finished forward. So
Yeah, I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite from Barrel, but it's good.
Batch 88 was so good. The Batch of the Future.
They do some amazing
I think it's back there on our shelf.
blending. Yeah, it's back there.
Okay, so first place for me, last place for you. Okay, so that means that we got second place for both of us.
That's second for both of us.
The Rue Date.
Solid. Really good.
Is that kind of what you had in mind for the way you finished?
No. I thought seriously the Old Route 8 would finish first, and the other two I actually thought the Old Route 8 would finish first, Barrel King second, and this last. But surprisingly, Driftless Glen just killed it. It was amazing.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
cheers.
This is Michael, that's a great lineup. Like all 3 of these, so good.
All right. Let's give away
and
2 more whiskey in the winter tickets.
And I agree. Should have put a 2XL in there with the black and gold labels. Label bottle design helps me decide. Oh, and the Jack Daniels. Where were we on this?
I don't know.
All right. Well. Oh, snap. Charles gets in. It's a $5 super chat. I really like the Driftless Glen rye. Oh, that is one we have not tried yet.
Is that available?
I've never seen that. No. Let us know where you find that. I've only seen the regular Driftless Glen and the single barrels single barrel regular version, and then also that one we tried tonight was the store pick, which killer in my opinion. All right, we want to do whiskey in the winter real quick.
Okay.
Is how what we're doing, and then we'll give away the Remus.
Okay, guys, we're
ready?
giving away Mr. Lopez's 2 tickets. Unfortunately,
You
couldn't.
get Mr. Lopez's tickets.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Lopez, sorry you can't make it to St. Louis.
And you doing that? Go for it.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Do it.
Whiskey in the Winter, 2 VIP tickets. Here we go.
Hit it. George.
I get the money
Woodcock.
right on cue. Keep the duffel
Lucky
bag up inside my
winner.
coupe. Hold a couple racks, tell 'em I love you. You wanna be a boss, do it like I
Are you still
do.
on? Are you on? Are you on? Let us
That
know in the
money,
chat.
I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex.
Congrats,
Mr.
George.
Lopez, we would love to have you.
You now rocking with the best.
All right, George and Robert.
All right, George and Robert joining us.
Congrats, guys.
Email us at contact@artfullybourbon.com. We'll hook you up with the info you need for that. All right. We ready to do this last one?
Guys, if you did not win Whiskey in the Winter tickets, you can still buy them. But they do sell out quickly.
Yeah.
Last
we'll try
year
to
they
let you know when they go, or like when they're expected to go on sale, and then like be on your computer.
It's probably going to be early November.
They sell out in minutes.
2 years ago, they
Seconds.
sold out in less than a minute.
Yeah.
Last year, I think it was 15 minutes. So, good luck. If you're going to go buy
George.
tickets. Okay.
Email us. Let us know if you're still in the chat. We'll hook you up with some tickets. All right. Last drawing or last giveaway. The Remus Repeal 2-ounce pour coming to you for our super chats. Thank you again for contributing
It might be a minute.
to this channel. All
I
right.
need to probably do this manually.
We're going to do it manually because we're new to this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Just slap me.
Um,
You want to see a fight?
carry on.
All right, back to premium bourbon. We were talking about that earlier. What do you guys think of premium bourbon? Like what do you consider a premium bourbon? Is it a price point? Is it an age statement? Is it a bottle design? Is it a specific distillery, craft distillery? What do you think, Scott? What are your thoughts? Is it a price point?
It's price point, right? I mean, in my opinion, premium bourbons are, let's say, what's $60 and higher? $60 and up is what kind of is what's classified as a premium bourbon.
Today, I would say like 75.
75 and up.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, what do you guys think? I feel like a premium bourbon is a combination of things. And maybe that's the... I mean,
I'm going to enter these names, the super chat names, manually. So
here, I'll go back to the beginning. This is...
Is it all of them? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Scott's taking over the mouse. But
Guys, thanks again for your
Mr. Lopez, thank you. Don't forget to hit that smash.
scroll down.
Forget to hit that like button and subscribe button if you haven't already. Russ's
I'm gonna go
Rick
ahead and
House.
throw this up there so they know if they want to do another super
Hey
chat.
y'all. We're doing our last giveaway. Super chat, $5 for a 2-ounce pour Remus Repeal Reserve 8. That's it.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks again for everybody
getting it.
that's entered in on this. We really appreciate you guys spending the night with us here, spending your evening, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, I agree, Robert. Like, there's a lot of. Oh, you just got one more. Get it in there. There's Charles. Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, the Remus Repeal 8 is.
And I agree. If it's not good whiskey, the price can't make it premium. I mean, bottom line is it has to taste good. But there are other factors. Like, even proof. Like, is a cast strength better than a 84 proof? Like,
Well-
you're not gonna have you shouldn't have a premium bourbon that's 84 proof.
No, I don't.
I
I mean,
would
I
be
can't.
like
I can't think of
cast.
any premium bourbons that are that low in proof.
No, I'm just saying, like, the lower proof versus higher proof. Like,
Yeah, I
proof
mean,
probably factors into it as well.
in all honesty, like, I don't know if you would like put a Weller 12 into the premium bourbon category.
I wouldn't put Weller or anything into the premium category.
Weller 12 is a 90 proof bourbon.
That's not premium, in my opinion. Like, no Weller is premium.
So
It shouldn't be.
then are you saying that it's got to be above 100 proof?
I'm not saying it's just
What about Pappy?
Pappy's premium.
Pappy 23 is like 97 proof.
Yeah.
Pappy 20, I think, is below 100.
But also, that's higher age statements. That's what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of
yeah, but I
factors
think
go
you.
into it.
I don't think I think you can't figure age statements into premium bourbon or
I think
premium
you
whiskey.
can, because the more it ages, typically the better it is.
Well,
Typically.
there's a lot out there that's 10 to 12 years old that I wouldn't classify as premium. I think you got to go price point. Price point is the common denominator. I think it's got to be based on price point, because that's what they all have in common, is just that.
Yeah, but there's something that makes them charge a higher
Right.
price point.
And I think it's different for, some it's cast strength, for some it's something old. A lot of finished bourbons are $80 and above. That to them is a premium category.
Yeah. I mean, to the chat's point, Michter's,
Michter's
they have
is
a lot of lower proof stuff, which is still considered premium. But also higher age statement. Like a 10-year rye.
That's a little different for a rye.
That's high for a rye.
It's high,
that's up there. I mean, I would love a higher proof point,
Is Michter's 10
but
90 proof? Yeah, I mean, it is super
Yeah.
premium.
I think
Okay.
Michter's is, all their stuff is pretty low.
Well, that toasted,
I mean,
that limited release we got in Louisville at the distillery,
it was
that
low.
toasted was,
84 or something.
it was low. It was the 84, 85,
86.
86, something like that. So, all right.
But I've had Michter's rye. Is it cast strength? Single barrel? But it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was premium. I would say it was premium.
I really think it's based, it's price point. That's got to be the determining factor, because everything else, like there's nothing else that they all share.
Yeah.
You're not going to find a premium bourbon for $35.
No.
You're just not.
I think price point is just one factor, though. Because you can charge a ton of money for something that's not good.
Well, no one's going to buy it. So you're not.
I don't know.
I think it's, I don't know. Yeah. And then Michael brings up a good point. There's premium. There's what's super premium. It's ultra premium. How many categories we
Like
talking
the-
here?
I can't afford premium.
Anything above regular premium.
Yeah.
I fall in
When
that
I-
category.
Sell my kid. Premium. All right. You ready?
If I could get my hands on a Weller Millennium, that would be. I'm going for it.
If you want to send us a sample, let us know. We'll
Michter's
accept.
10 is 92.8 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
See?
I'm not surprised. I mean, that's Michter's is pretty
Michter's
much
is-
known for. Michter's rye is
Maybe
like one of
I
my.
misspoke on that, but I thought we had a single barrel that was higher. But yeah, Michter's is always low.
Well, Michter's rye is a single barrel, lower.
No, I mean like the cast strength version.
Oh,
Because we have that.
yeah, that's
It's-
definitely a higher proof.
It's high. It's higher than 100.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Michter's rarely higher. Anyway, let's do this thing.
That's right. Okay, here we go, guys. We are giving away a 2-ounce sample of Remus Repeal 8. And like I said, this is something new on the site I use for doing this stuff. So
Good
I'm
luck.
hoping it works out. I don't know if there's a countdown or not on this, but anyway,
We'll find
everybody's entered, done a super chat. So I promise you, you're all in here. And here we go.
Rocket.
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
Just kidding.
Oh, we got a countdown. Good. That's it.
Here we go.
Drum roll, please.
I get the money and it's right on cue.
Robert, the big winner tonight.
Hold a couple racks, tell 'em I love you. You wanna be a boss, do it like I do. Yeah. Get that money, I'm a
Man.
flex. I get that money, I'm
Robert.
a flex. I get that money,
Right?
I'm a flex. You now rocking with the best.
I like that music. All right, Robert. Send us
big night for you.
Email at contact@artfullybourbon.com. We'll get a little information from you and we'll send you a sample. All right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Hey,
Thanks for
congrats
joining us,
and-
everybody.
Yeah, you guys, thanks again for hanging with us tonight. And
Yeah.
it was sorry, we're still trying to work some glitches out here.
We'll
We
get
got a few
we'll
things.
get there.
We're
A little practice.
This
All
is
right.
our third live stream, so
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, enjoy responsibly. Peace.
all right, guys. Peace out.
Peace. Thanks, y'all.
Have a good one.